England take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here.
We've not seen too many players better than Gilberto Silva at what he does, Peter.
Yeah, terrific shield for the defence, isn't he? He just seemed to always be there without especially being noticed.
Yeah, that's very true. One of the most understated players in the side due to his harrying and winning the ball back. Jobs not always appreciated, but have to be done.
Yeah, a shining example for anyone who aspires to play in his sort of position. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Van Dijk. Gilberto Silva. And it's Van Bauten. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Now Gilberto Silva. Turns back here, probably the best option. Passes short and sharp. Gilberto Silva. And here's Haaland, shot at goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Roberto Carlos goes short. England have the chance to go the other way. Picked out brilliantly. And now they can clear their lines. And that's been won straight back. England, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. Has a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Costa Curta. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Gilberto Silva. Now Costa Curta. Kvaratskhelia. Now Van Dijk. And it's Van Bauten. Roberto Carlos. Now Costa Curta. Van Bauten. Van Dijk. Canales. Costa Curta. It's Van Dijk. Gilberto Silva. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gilberto Silva. Costa Curta. Now Gilberto Silva. Pedri. Roberto Carlos. 15 minutes till half-time. Now Costa Curta. Kvaratskhelia. Gets his pass away. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And again the keeper stands strong.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And it's Van Dijk. Now Costa Curta. And it's Van Dijk. Van Bouten. Costa Curta. Van Dijk. And Canales. Half-time getting close now. Oh, well played, well played. Shot could be on. Maldini. Kvarac, can he finish? Maldini. Roberto Baggio. Rummenigge. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There's the shot! And we've reached half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So there was the first half.
England ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Gilberto Silva. Rummenigge! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Van Dijk. Costa Curta. Van Bouten. Gilberto Silva. Now Costa Curta. Van Dijk. Van Bouten. It's Pedri. Gilberto Silva. Rummenigge looking to penetrate opposition lines. Baggio has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options.
Changement en cours.
Costa Curta. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. And it's Van Bouten. Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's in space and looking for options. Chance with a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Van Bouten. Roberto Carlos.
Le nombre de spectateurs.
Gilberto Silva.
29
So we've reached the hour mark. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And finally, he has breathed life into the game!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Van Bouten. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Shifted upfield. Roberto Carlos. And it's Luis Suarez. England perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Can he latch on to this? Roberto Carlos. Oh, not quite. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Van Bouten. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Into the last quarter of an hour. Some really good ball movement. That is lovely. And that's another good win of the ball. Roberto Carlos. That has not gone well. Oh, played through for the wide man. Ronaldinho. He's found the way through.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Keeper's ball. England leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Changement pour Lens. Le numéro 22, Canales. À sa place, le
Pedri.
numéro 14.
Van Bouten. Van Dijk. England moments now away from seeing this one out.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Bruno Fernandes. Gilberto Silva.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Quality ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Luis Suarez. Gilberto Silva. Bruno Fernandes. He's looking to set free a runner. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right.